JR, we have a lot to do. We have 10 homes to decorate. Valentine's Day is almost here.
I'm so glad you're here. I have no clue what I'm supposed to do with some of this stuff.
Okay, I'll help you.
It's pretty fitting though. We're decorating for Valentine's Day. We're talking about love. I think our theme today is going to be what all of these folks are going to love about our new tour.
Hey guys, I think I had to rate all of Kayla's bears that we gave her as she was growing up, but do you think these will be good props?
Great.
She had a good collection.
We have 10 homes in the Sweetheart New Home Tour. So.
You know, really, you can almost not say a new home tour. It's almost a Sweetheart New Home Tour of ideas.
That's true.
Yeah. Is it a tour? Because I may have called it a parade, but it's the same thing, right?
Okay, because the guys are supposed to be here. They're supposed to be helping. You didn't say parade, did you?
Where are they?
I mean, I may have. It's the same thing. We're doing a tour, a parade. It's the same thing.
They should have been here a long time.
Do you guys hear something? What?
That's good.
All right, wait.
I'm liking that.
Good. I think Sweetheart, Pray to the Homes. This is exciting.
You know what, JR said we need to pray to the home, so let's pray to the home.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of far. Are we starting from the office? Because that's, I mean, a good 17 miles.
Doesn't start till tomorrow. We're fine.
I mean, I haven't played my instrument in years. I mean, I don't know if I'm any good anymore.
Sweetheart, Pray to the Home. We don't have to be good. We just have to be passionate and loud. Let's go.
We can do
All right,
that.
let's pray to the home.
Let's go. All right.
What are you doing? Wait, time out! Time out! What are you guys doing?
We're practicing, Tony. You said pray to the homes, and so we're getting our parade on. It's working, by the way.
No, I didn't say parade to the homes, Tony. I said we're going to do a parade of the homes, the 10 houses we're going to show.
We've been out. It's a brilliant idea because we've been out on the street. Cars are stopping. One of the cars stops, got red lights flashing on top of it.
No, we said this. This is a Sweetheart New Home Tour, not a parade of homes. What? You know what? Unbelievable. We have such a communication gap on the last 3 or 4 episodes. Put your instruments down. We got to start the show anyway. So, all right, go put it
down the tubes.
down the tubes. Oh,
At least we're all set up.
Oh, let's try this
Tubes.
again.
Right?
Hey, Kayla, what do you want me to do with this sign?
How about on the sofa right there? That'd be good.
All right, all right.
Hey, Lonnie, you want to go ahead and open up for us today?
Sure. Hey, welcome to Between the Studs. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm Lonnie, and this is part of the Granite Ridge Builders team, including Tony Ranke, our president. Thanks for joining us today. You know, we're custom home builders. We build homes in northern Indiana and northwest Ohio and also parts of southern Michigan. We love sharing with you all the many things that we do to build a custom home in one of our neighborhoods or yours. Today's kind of a special show. We're all dressed in red for a reason.
It is. Obviously, it's getting very, very close to Valentine's Day, and we love these themed stud shows. This one's going to be about our 10 home, new homes, Sweetheart Tour. Now, obviously, when you do that, you've got to talk about the little bit of past about the Valentine's Day, what it means. I kind of like these roses from 2 years ago, but you know what? Yours look better. Ooh, these are kind of
I think you're going to have to upgrade
better than yours.
to some nicer ones here. And do you know, these are the two symbols of Valentine's Day that I always think of most often. I just realized that they have a connection. That actually, the roses are the favorite flower of Venus, the goddess of love, and Cupid was actually Venus's son. So that's how these two things both work into Valentine's Day.
You know, guys, there was actually a real Saint Valentine. He lived more than 1,500 years ago. He was known to be a real man of compassion, but he got in trouble with the Roman government. One thing he did was during war times, he said man and woman should be married. The Roman Empire says, no, those men don't fight as well, but he married them instead anyway. And so he was actually martyred and eventually martyred for his faith in Christianity. It's also said that he wrote the very first Valentine, and of all people, he wrote it to the jailer's daughter. He had a relationship with. Yeah.
You know, talking about Valentine's cards and letters, Hallmark actually comes up with 1,400 new Valentine's design cards every single year because they have 151 million cards that go out every February.
Wow. Well, audience, please stay tuned. We're going to be talking a little bit about some of that Valentine's Day tradition, but Valentine's is all about love. So the theme today is going to be, what do we love about this 10 home parade, new home tour, Lonnie, that we're going to be talking about. So stay tuned. We're going to be talking about what we love and what you love about that parade. And we'll also be talking a little bit about what Valentine's means and what some of the traditions are. All right, let's get back to our first set, and we're going to be going.
The Sweetheart Home Tour is going on Saturday and Sunday, the 11th and 12th of February from 1 until 5. You can find your maps at graniteridgebuilders.com.
Today's theme for the show is obviously Valentine's Day. It's a lot of fun to be able to do some theme shows, especially with the Southwest Sweetheart Tour coming up.
And Kayla, when I think about Valentine's Day, the first thing that comes to mind is color. We always think about the reds and the whites, and we're starting to use some more color within and on the outside of our homes.
White and red is very popular on the outside of a house, especially in siding colors. White is used a lot now with the craftsman look and the farmhouse look. We're doing that with the siding with black shutters or even red. And don't forget about the red. It doesn't have to be a really bright red like the Valentine's Day. It can be a little bit more subtle with maroon colors. You can do a whole house of siding like we have here in Sienna, or you could do a house with just a little bit of shake or shutters in red like we have in Magnolia Meadows. Another thing to think about is if you don't want to go too bold and really commit to this red color, what about just the front door where you can always repaint it?
Yeah, I think the best part about working in Granite Ridge is we've got really educated people like yourself helping people make these decisions. We've even got 4 draftsperson on staff that are ready to help you design your custom home. We think about different items on the exterior of their home. We're going to talk about things like balance. We're going to talk about scale. We're going to help folks with the different types of themes. Maybe they want to do craftsman style like you mentioned, or more traditional. We can really help them incorporate all those items into their custom design.
There's several homes that might seem like it's very easy to design or a little bit trickier. You have craftsman traditional. We're getting some mid-century moderns in here now. There's a lot of components on a home. You don't want to do too much. You don't want to do too little. So that's why we are here to help and make sure the exterior is a perfect feel.
And that is why folks need to come out this weekend for our Southwest Sweetheart New Home Tour. This is a great place to get started looking at some of those exterior homes to get some brand new ideas for yours.
One of the communities in the Southwest Sweetheart Home Tour is Sienna Reserve. It's located on West Hamilton Road, just north of Illinois Road. Maps at graniteridgebuilders.com.
What I love about Valentine's Day is the chocolate. And chocolate was mainstream back in the early 1800s to give as a gift for Valentine's Day, introduced by Cadbury. Then later in the early 1900s, the card was introduced.
You know, Valentine's Day has just been known over and over and over again for the sweets. And Shakespeare first made it popular with Hamlet when he goes sweets for the sweet. And now, with our Southwest Sweetheart Tour, we have master suites.
We do. We have 10 master suites. They're all different. They all have unique features.
I had a lot of people who've talked to me about how this is going to be the tour of the ceramic showers, because we have so many different showers on display, so many different styles. The same way with our ceilings, we're playing a lot with different styles as well.
And we have some special features in these master bedrooms. We have shiplap in one of them. The master baths, people will love to see the different fixtures, different mirrors. We have beautiful decorative mirrors, flooring ideas. You've got to come out and see it.
I've been loving all the different finishes I've been seeing in all the different master suites in the bathrooms, because we have everything from the rub oil bronze, the stainless steel, even the new one, champagne bronze.
Come visit us and see what fixture you love.
The Southwest Sweetheart Home Tour is going on February 11th and 12th from 1 until 5 in 3 different communities off of West Hamilton Road. GraniteRidgeBuilders.com for your maps.
Whenever we do our Sweetheart Tours like this, we always get to find out all kinds of interesting information. One of the things that I just found out recently is that the X and the O actually represent kisses and hugs, but I didn't know why. That made no sense to me. So it turns out that back in the mid-centuries, you used to actually just sign your name with an X, and if you were sincere about what you were signing, you'd actually give it a kiss. Therefore, you had the kiss became the silent symbol, the X became the symbol for a kiss.
Interesting. Now, what about the shape of the heart?
Well, we all know that that's not what our heart actually looks
Right.
like. You've probably seen it in your textbooks and things like that. Tell you what, actually, give this little thing a kiss here,
Okay.
and I'll show you why we actually do that.
There you go.
So what we do is we take the shape of the upper lip is what begins the heart. And so that's where that symbol actually came from, was a love, a kiss represents love, represents a heart, and that's kind of how that all started to work out together.
You're full of stud tips. Well, Izzy, the kitchen is actually the heart of the home. So let's talk a little bit about our kitchens. 10 kitchens, all different on this tour. This is probably one of my favorites. I love it. These are custom grable cabinets. It's a maple painted wood. The island is huge. It's double deep, beautiful countertops, plenty of storage. There's 42-inch upper cabinets. We have a 10-foot ceiling in here. It's truly the heart of the home. Now, what kitchen do you love?
Mine would have to be the Thorold Hill. The Thorold Hill has, again, a very long, very beautiful island, and it's actually got this leathered granite, which is really an interesting texture for it. A beautiful backsplash there as well, which probably makes that my favorite kitchen.
Well, there's so many ideas on this tour. If you're looking for countertops, we have lots of granite, lots of quartz, hardware options. You've got to come see.
You can see almost anything you've ever dreamed of on our Southwest Sweetheart Tour.
The Sweetheart Home Tour Southwest 4-Way is going on in Sienna Reserve, Magnolia Meadows, the Fountain at Covington, and Villas of Gray Oaks. We are talking a lot about love today. We're talking about the Southwest Sweetheart New Home Tour, and one of the things that I love are these lower levels.
Yeah, in the old days we called them the basement. But typically in those days they weren't finished and they were damp and dusty. And a lot of times the only thing that was in the basement was this great big old furnace, scary old thing.
Actually, when it was your old days, it was called the cellar.
You're right, it was. It was, now that I think about it.
We've changed them a lot now. I mean, we used to be just 8-foot ceilings. Now we're going to the 9-foot ceilings, and they're not dark and dingy any longer.
No. We're doing all kinds of things with windows, for example. We've got awning windows. We've got daylight windows. We've got sometimes walkout opportunities. All kinds of things as far as it relates to light and windows.
You know, one of the things that I love about just lower levels in general is all the different uses as it can have.
Yeah, there's a multitude of things that we're putting down here in the basements that we didn't think about before. We've got bedrooms and large bedrooms with walk-in closets and ingress-egress windows for safety reasons. We're putting full kitchens like we've got behind us here. What are some of the other things we're putting in these rooms, guys?
I love the theater rooms that we're putting in with the big projection screen, TVs. You know, you can really just sit back and relax.
Arts and crafts rooms and exercise rooms are very popular on the lower level.
In our next step house, of course, we've got our famous sports bar that's right there. So it's built in so you can do games, theater, everything in one section.
And when we're talking basements, we're talking these might run another $25,000 to $30,000 to get started. So it's not a huge financial investment.
$100 to $150 a month if you finance it.
Cheapest square footage in the house.
You're right, you're right.
You know, one big thing that we haven't talked about is, you know, basements aren't just for single family homes anymore. You can do basements in villa communities and almost anywhere that we build. A lot of people are just asking us, what can we do to get that basement underneath the house?
Right. You know, a lot of people like me have grandkids, and when those kids come back to the villa, they need a place to go. So the basement, again, or the lower level, provides a great opportunity for family gatherings.
It's a lot nicer than you put them out in the garage, too. They got a nice conditioned space to go to.
You're right.
All right, I'm in, guys. What do we got here?
I'm
called?
Yeah, I called.
What does it mean when you have two aces?
That means everybody's out.
Oh,
Come on. Every time.
Granite Ridge Builders is proud to bring you the Villas of Gray Oaks during this Southwest Sweetheart Home Tour, featuring 3 different homes open for you from 1 until 5.
There's a lot of items that we've talked about in regards to Valentine's Day. What does furniture have to do with Valentine's Day here?
Well, I got one fun fact for you today. Most of us are familiar with the love seat, but I bet you don't know how it started.
Don't think I do.
It actually originated in about the 17th and 18th century. It was not designed so that couples could sit together and kind of be courting each other. It was designed because of how large women's fabrics were in their dresses.
Oh, with the hoop skirts and all that. Okay, that
It
makes
was
sense.
incredibly big and bulky, so they needed a place where they could comfortably sit. Then from there, it actually did evolve into that gentle S-curve where 2 people could sit together and sort of kind of court
But be not
each other.
too close together either.
No, of course, that's why we got a barrier here.
Well, in all of these homes, we have 10 fully furnished models for you to come and take a look at all of the great designs that we have. There are so many different furniture options, and there's so many different rooms as well that you might have a hard time figuring out how you should set up your new sunroom or flex room, the master bedroom, and there are 10 different options to be able to see a lot of awesome ideas. We have even so many different styles. We have Craftsman and mid-century modern and French country. There's something for everyone to come see. Even if you have your furniture in place already, you can at least just see how it's going to fit in your home really well.
Yeah, Choice Designs has done another wonderful job at staging these beautiful homes for us. Kelly, you mentioned the sunroom. It's been a really popular trend at Granite Ridge Builders. It lets in a ton of natural light. It's a beautiful space, but there are times of the day when that natural light can be a problem. You want to block it out. What are we doing in those scenarios?
There's several options, again, that Choice Designs have come up with in some of these homes, so you can see great ideas. We have some natural texture, which is a really great option for the sunrooms, that it doesn't block your view too much. It's just slightly opaque, but it's not bulky, and it really has a nice soft feel to it. You can close them when you need to, but it can still feel just as light and airy as not having anything there as well.
Yeah, I think the point of this is that people have to come out and see all of these 10 fully furnished homes from Granite Ridge Builders and Choice Designs and pick out the parts and pieces that they really love.
All right, let's go take a look in that room over there. I really like the setup and the furniture options.
Granite Ridge Builders is proud to bring you the Sweetheart Home Tour, featuring 10 fully decorated homes on tour by Choice Designs.
Izzy, one of the exciting things that our guests are going to enjoy in this home tour is coming out and experiencing and seeing up front and personal these new rooms that we're putting in these homes.
It is, if you're shopping for a new home or if you're looking to redecorate, all these kind of options, when you come out to one of our home tours, you really get inspired by all the new things you're going to see.
Over the years, Granite Ridge has come up with all kinds of ideas. Typically, the ideas come from customers. They come in and say, hey, I need a music room in this area of the home. And so we sit down with them and draft their ideas, and it becomes a great idea for other people as well.
Yeah, we can take a room and add a couple windows to it, make it into a sunroom, take a couple windows out, add some carpeting, make it a music room. Whether you're adding, subtracting, changing the room around, different shapes and sizes, there's so many different things you can do, and we'll customize it to meet your needs.
You're right, and some of the new ideas are like, for example, the grand room. We used to call it the great room. Now, because of its size and some of the appointments in that room, we're calling it the grand room. Another exciting, popular option is what we call the hearth room, and we're setting in a hearth room right here.
So in the hearth room is an extension of the kitchen here, where you've got an expanded space, a place to sit and relax, that leaves your grand room for a bit more formal area.
We might call it the gathering room or a family room or an ingle nook. A lot of times it has a fireplace in the corner, and as Izzy said, it's an extension of the kitchen, a great place to entertain or to rest or read a book.
And at the back of the kitchen, of course, our pantries are getting so large, they become things like chef's pantries. Lots of different terms that we can use to change up according to what we're doing.
Some of those are actual rooms. They're not just a little closet, but a room. I say you can almost bowl in some of them.
Yep, making like a little cafe area. A lot of people are doing coffee nooks in that area.
One of the other exciting areas of a home, or you might call it a room, is the outdoor living room or space.
Yeah, we're taking our outdoor living and we're making it an extension of the inside of the house. So now we've got our outdoor living spaces, a terrace, a veranda,
covered porch,
screened in
porch.
Yeah, there's lots of different options you can do out there. Make your whole outdoor kitchen. It depends on what you like to do. Again, it's total customization for you.
And the exciting thing is that we have a number of these on display in our Sweetheart Home Tour, so come out and see us. You're going to love it.
The Sweetheart Tour of Homes is going on Saturday and Sunday, the 11th and 12th from 1 until 5. It's being brought to you by Granite Ridge Builders, and you can find your maps at graniteridgebuilders.com.
Today we've been talking about love, and one thing I love about our Sweetheart Tour is the kitchens and the backsplashes in all of these kitchens.
There is such a variety of materials to choose from, different patterns and colors. What are some of the options that we'll have for folks to see on this tour?
Well, we have subway tiles, we have glass tiles, We have metals.
There's also a lot of folks incorporating natural materials like brick or stone right into the backsplash.
Those are some of the favorites. One of the great things about a backsplash is it doesn't cost that much money.
Yeah, we encourage people to come out this weekend and take a look at these backsplashes. And if by chance you don't see what you like, we've got literally thousands of backsplashes on display at Granite Ridge Builders in our showroom. We encourage people to come out and see them there as well.
Now the other tile I want to talk about is what's underfoot. And by the way, that was one of my favorite shows we did, what's underfoot.
I think I'm still sweating from the workout I got.
So the floor is another place that you can use your tile. We've incorporated it in this home throughout the kitchen and hearth room, and this is actually a porcelain tile that looks like wood.
And if porcelain tile maybe isn't what folks are looking for, there's a multitude of other products available. There's some hybrid products that have cork, maybe a laminate product, or even some vinyl planks as well.
We also have some laminates, and of course there's carpet. All of this is on our tour, so they can see it all within these 10 homes.
And we're really asking people that come out on our tour for another reason, and that's what we're going to call the great debate, right?
The great debate. So the big debate is, in your great room, what do you do? Do you do carpet? Do you do tile? Do you do a resilient plank? We want to know from you.
Please come out and see us at our Sweetheart Tour this weekend. Cast your vote on what type of flooring you'd like to see in great rooms, and there might be a prize in it for some of the folks watching at home.
Zero down financing is available in Magnolia Meadows. You can put your lot on hold during the Southwest Sweetheart Home Tour. Maps available at graniteridgebuilders.com.
JR, we've got some exciting new news, don't we?
Yeah, Lonnie, we are here to talk about a special financing program that is really near and dear to my heart, and I know it's near and dear to yours.
Yeah, I've been working with it for several years now, but it's never been better. We're talking about no down payment, minimal closing costs, under $2,000, and very modest monthly payments.
Yeah, when you're talking about modest monthly payments, anywhere from the $600 range, maybe up to the $1,100 range.
Right, and that includes principal, interest, taxes, and insurance, the whole payment.
And what do they get for that, Lonnie? They can get now a brand new custom-built home upwards of $220,000.
We're talking about new locations out in the Leo Grable area. We're talking Southwest Allen. We're talking Northwest Allen, for example. And also, when you think about the 13 counties we build in, almost everything qualifies.
There are so many options now that are opened up, not just locations, but amenities and features you can include in these new homes. We're talking larger garages. We're talking more square footage. We're talking basements on a lot of these examples.
The new limit gives us so many opportunities. People need to inquire about this program. Somebody knows somebody that qualifies for this special program. And at Granite Ridge Builders, we'd love to talk to you about it and help you to realize your dreams.
The Sweetheart Home Tour is going on Saturday and Sunday, the 11th and 12th of February from 1 until 5. You can find your maps at graniteridgebuilders.com.
I think things went pretty well. Great show.
This was actually a lot of fun for me. Hey guys, I thought it was a fantastic show. JR, would you want to close?
Yeah, absolutely. As always, guys, we want to thank you for spending part of your day with us. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about who we are, what we do, and why we do what we do so well, please just pick up the phone, give us a call, visit the website below. Even better yet, come in the front door. We'd love to meet you at our office or any one of these 10 beautiful homes.
Okay, did this give anybody any ideas on what you want to do for your spouse or significant other as far as where you're going to get them?
You know, I don't know why people complain about expensive jewelry. I think this here is a great deal. It's under $2 too, so I figure either there's some nice jewelry or, you know, the Granite Ridge Pizza Cutter, that's always a hit too.
Those are beautiful. You know, this kind of reminds me of the gift I gave my wife 2 years ago, a heart-shaped pizza. Oh, yeah. I still got the old one in the deep freeze. I think I'll pull it out. It made quite an impact.
Lonnie, that might make her heart really burn.
Well, I have some secret stuff I'm doing for Luke here, but I want to give my kids some fun stuff. We have this mailbox. They're really into Spider-Man right now, but Dad, were these stuffed animals?
Don't worry about it. No, not at all.
I already made my dinner reservation. I mean, our dinner reservation.
Every year.
I think this year I'm going to surprise Jenny and actually get her a present. I think this year we're going to actually go to Disneyland together, so it should be fun.
You know, a couple of interesting things that are going on with Valentine's Day now in the new era is that 40% of all the people are actually ordering their Valentine's Day gifts from their smartphone.
Wow.
And they say at least 34% of people are sending out a romantic text on that day.
Nice.
Sounds smart.
Well, actually, Carmen and I really do enjoy our Valentine's Day. So what I usually do is I cook her favorite meal, and I
Do the dishes?
think she cleans up afterwards. But other than that, I think we're done. I think we don't need this candy anymore. Anybody else want to?
I'm in.
Okay.
No
Let's go
coconut. I hate the
grab it.
coconut.
Okay, you guys can have this one. I'll take it.
This is it. That one right there.
Caramel one?
When he was in jail, it's reported that he actually wrote a letter, the first Valentine, to the jailer's daughter. I get all choked up about what I talk about. But happy Valentine's Day.
Lower levels. We used to call them the basement because they typically weren't finished. They were maybe damp and dusty, maybe a great big old.
It's called a furnace line.
I started to use the cellar words.
It's called a furnace.
Got a big old woman down there? What are you talking about?
That too.
First on the Sweetheart Tour is our home located in the Fountain, just off Covington Road. This 5-bedroom home sits on a full finished basement, a cul-de-sac lot, features a main level master bedroom, and special features such as lockers and solid surface countertops.
The Southwest Sweetheart Tour continues on in Gray Oaks with the second of 3 homes available for you to view. This is a Baywood model. It features 3 bedrooms, a wonderful pantry and laundry room, and it's listed for $359,900. Please go in and see Carl Ward today for more information.
Situated at the corner of Covington Road and West Hamilton Road is Gray Oak Villas. Visit this beautiful villa home located on a pond lot. Special features of this home are a covered rear patio with a fireplace, large laundry room, and 3-piece crown molding throughout.
The next stop in Gray Oaks is another one of our beautiful Baywood models. This home has classic charm to it with its 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, 3-car garage, oversized laundry room and pantry, and a great outdoor living space, and it's yours for $319,900.
Just completed in Sienna Reserve is our Honeywood model. This home is a ranch on a slab with a split bedroom concept. Some special features of this home are a beautiful sunroom, an open kitchen with island and great room, a barn door, and a tech nook.
In this Southwest Sweetheart Home Tour, Granite Ridge Builders is really trying to show you all kinds of different styles and all types of different homes. Be sure to take a look at the exterior of this home in Sienna Reserve with its bright red look. You can find this located off West Hamilton Road. It's listed at $395,900.
Don't miss our Hearthbrook located in Sienna Reserve. This gorgeous model home sits on a full basement. It has a beautiful custom deck overlooking the pond, a hearth room, a tech nook, lockers, a children's retreat. Be sure and stop by Sienna Reserve.
One of the highlights of the Southwest Sweetheart Home Tour is this beautiful Sunwood model listed in Sienna Reserve. This gorgeous 3-bedroom, 2-bath home sits on a full finished basement where you'll find bedroom number 4, another kitchen, and another bathroom. This house is listed for $449,900 and a must-see of the tour.
This is one of the newest plans to Granite Ridge Builders. The Thorol Hill is located in Sienna Reserve. This stunning old-world European-style home features 4 bedrooms upstairs, a stunning staircase in the entryway, and an open concept. Please visit this home for $379,900.
The beautiful thing about Granite Ridge's Sweetheart Home Tour going on this weekend is we have houses of all shapes, sizes, and price ranges. Take a look at this beautiful house in Magnolia Meadows, 3-bedroom, 3-car garage, listed for $189,900. The Sweetheart Tour of Homes is going on Saturday and Sunday, the 11th and 12th from 1 until 5. It's being brought to you by Granite Ridge Builders, and you can find your maps at graniteridgebuilders.com.